Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dimas Bayu Cahyo Nugroho. Number identity is 05191040009. I'm student of Industrial Engineering at the Faculty of Engineering at Widyatama University in Bandung, West Java. On this occasion, I will explain about one of the materials in industrial engineering, namely production scheduling. So let's get started. What is production scheduling? So production scheduling consists of two words, production and scheduling. Production is the process of making or manufacturing goods and products from raw materials or components, while scheduling is an act of defining priority or arranging activities to meet certain requirements, constraints, or objectives. As the industrials world develops, more and more resources are becoming critical. Machines, manpower, and facilities are now commonly thought of as resources in production and or service activities. Scheduling this leads to increased efficiency, utilization, and ultimately profitability for the organization. Scheduling plays an important role in shop floor planning. Shop floor is workshop area in the factory. A schedule shows planned time when the processing of a specific job will start on each machine that the job requires. It also indicates when the job will be completed on every machine. Thus, it is a timetable for both jobs and machine. So based on this explanation, it can be seen that in carrying out the production process in a company, very good planning is needed, one of which is production scheduling, because in production scheduling, all resources owned by the company can be used optimally so that it can produce a more optimal production system. In production scheduling theory, there are 11 categories of scheduling models commonly used by companies, namely, for the first is single machine. Single machine is for workshop that use only one machine. For the second is flow shop, like a stream of water. This type of category has the production process flowing into several machines. Number three is parallel machine. Parallel machine is a number of identical machines are available and the jobs can be processed on any one of them. Number four is job shop. In the job shop, there are different machines in the shop, and a job may require some or all of these machines in any sequence. The only restriction being that a job cannot use the same machine more than once. Number five is open shop. An open shop is similar to a job shop, except a job may be processed in any sequence on the machines that the job needs. Number six is dependent shop. In a job shop environment, if the processing order of one or more jobs depends on the processing of other jobs, it's called a dependent shop. Number seven is batch processing. Jobs are processed in pages, each batch requiring a certain processing time and having a capacity limitation on how many jobs can be processed at one time. Number eight is sequence dependent setup time, or depends on setup times. Number nine is assembly line. The job goes through a certain sequence of operations, and the objective is to define workstation and assign tasks to this station to achieve a certain production level and efficiency. Number 10 is mixed mode assembly line, and assembly line built to produce similar, not identical products with different task requirements and task time. Number 11 is manpower planning models. The reason of manpower planning model scheduling is for concern quality safety, where employees must have enough time off so that they stay alert on the job. This category are drawn from the existing state of the production process at companies. Well, according to the production scheduling journal that has been made is as follows. According to Christina and Sunarni 2012 in a journal entitled Usulan Penjadwalan dengan Metode Campbell, Dudek and Smith, or in English is Scheduling Proposal with Campbell, Dudek and Smith Method, at the National Seminar on Applied Information and Communication Technology by the Industrial Engineering Study Program of the Musi College of Engineering, Palembang. Said that a production machine scheduling based on a clear scientific thinking will reduce the incidence of things that harm the company if in connection with scheduling its production machines, such as loses the time, cost, and resource allocation. In the journal, scheduling is carried out by comparing two methods, namely first come first serve or FCFS, which is usually done by companies with the Campbell-Dudek-Smith or CDS method, where the CDS method minimizes max span or total time to complete a group of jobs by 18.05% compared to FCFS. Meanwhile, according to Adi et al. 2021 in a journal entitled Penjadwalan Produksi Job Shop Mesin Majemuk menggunakan algoritma non-delay untuk meminimalkan max span, or in English is Kanban Machine Job Shop Production Scheduling using the non-delay algorithm to minimize the max span. By the Industrial Engineering Study Program of Setiabudi University in Surakarta, Central Java, it explains that scheduling is a resource allocation arrangement to complete tasks involving work, resources, and time. With scheduling, all work can be completed according to its priority and can minimize processing time so that max span becomes minimal. In the journal, scheduling is carried out using the non-delay algorithm method. The resulting output can not only minimize production time but also minimize the production costs required by the company. And for the conclusion of this presentation is scheduling in the production process is very important to determine the results of the production, where scheduling can find out specifically the processing time of each production step or machine and can manage the allocation of production resources so that it can reduce the potential losses from the running production system. The production scheduling model has 11 categories that contain the characteristic of each production scheduling carried out by each company. In its application, good production scheduling can minimize the total time of the process of working on a product and can minimize the cost generated from the process of working on production. This is my presentation about production scheduling. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.